Today we are in Rheinsberg at the Schloss Cafe, having had a bite to eat, a bite to drink, and they're familiar with my tapes. I was here about 3-4 months ago. Well, it was a little snow. In fact, the lake was still frozen back then when I was here, and doing a walk around the castle, and so we'll do a little walk around the Schloss after we're finished here to get a bit of an update.
We're drinking Dessauer Buddy here. You'll see we are truly at the Schloss Cafe. They got the Schultheiss symbol up there. So they're learning the new ways over here in Rheinsberg.
This is the lake in front of the castle. For those that are regulars of my cassettes, you might remember I was here, I think it was March or April, I think it's close to April, or maybe even into May, and the lake was still frozen, and there were some people that were ice fishing out where I'm aiming now. And then, here's around. This here is the castle itself. In the meantime, it's been reopened to the public. Before that, it was a sanatorium. Now it's been reopened to the public. As you can see, the castle here needs a lot of renovation work. It is in, unfortunately, really sad shape. I think it dates back to the 14th century, if I recall correctly. And Fontana, in his Wanderung durch die Mark Brandenburg, which was written in the late 1700s, if I recall correctly, gave his very, very high ratings. It's one of the major attractions of the area. This is the front view of the castle. And as Eve just pointed out, it even has a real moat. Something you don't see all that often anymore.
Actually, this is the back of the castle.
I thought it was the front.
No, the front of the castle's on the water.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So this is the back door. This was the tradesman's entrance. Mom, do you remember on our Mother's Day drive when we ended up in the middle of nowhere? Well, I think we're about to repeat that chapter with the hope that we don't end up in a dead-end road like we did that time. We're trying to find a beach. We think we're on the right road. We're not quite sure.
On the map.
On the map, the right road is shown as a path. There's a sign going to a town or village shown at the cutoff we took that we couldn't find on the map. So that's why we're not quite sure we're going right.
Left.
But if you remember, this was what our road looked like in part of the more civilized parts, and then it deteriorated rapidly. So, sit back and enjoy. There will probably be more to follow.
There's nothing in them, not even a dog or a cow.
We're trying to find our way back to civilization. We've got some chickens or whatever it is in front of the road. We didn't have the camcorder out for the worst part. Okay, are you guys gonna move or what? About, ooh, this one's stubborn.
La Paloma.
Yeah.
They sure get a lot of traffic here at the
Okay.
birds.
Right. Here's one you want to do a right.
Lots of traffic, isn't there?
Yes. Neuruppin, 20 clicks. No, we did not have the camcorder out for the most exciting part. We ended up going down tank trail number 6 for about 10 clicks until we hit a really super deep gully that anything short of a T-72 you would not want to go through. And we had the fun of trying to turn around and double back.
This is a Landstrasse, a yellow road on the map.
And that was the town of Zühlen.
And
We're now on our way to Neuruppin.
these are like one-way streets.
One-way
Only.
one.
Uh-oh. Here comes the beasticle. Focus on the beautiful scenery to the left.
On the beautiful scenery to the left.
Beautiful scenery.
Does that include you? There, we got the scenery's nose, we got its scenery's face, we even got her eyes in. Now we will go back to our beautiful road in front of us. Yeah, even an interstate couldn't be better looking than this. Now we're going to focus on the beautiful scenery to the right. And back to our superhighway. As Eve floors it. So as you can see, Tom, we're putting the car to good use.
Yeah, Tom, this is supposed to be a main road according to the map.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But again, compared to our tank path, this is a super highway. I think I'll stop filming. I think you get the gist of what this is like. If it gets more interesting, I'll start filming again. This nice film.
That's it. Hold on.
And once again in Neuruppin. We're just on our way back to Berlin, watching some people die as they dive into the lake. It's a very cold lake. It's a very deep one. Over East Germany today, looking for a beach. I loved every minute of it. And down here's the beach promenade, or the waterfront promenade. We're going to go along it, look for a little